guys, if you want to know about my June favorites and not just makeup, then stay put. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sangya Lakhanpal and I make videos on beauty, fashion and lifestyle. And today I'm here to talk about my June favorites. So without wasting any time, let's begin. So if you guys have been watching me or following me, then you know that I have finally inculcated reading as a daily habit in my schedule. So I want to refer a book to you guys. This is one of the first books that I read since I began reading. This is Elif Shafak's The 40 Rules of Love. This book is amazing. It has two parallel narratives and they're just so beautifully woven into each other that it was so much fun reading it. Please give it a try and I am sure that you will not be disappointed. Next, I want to tell you about a few series that I watched lately, of course because of having so much free time, and I would like you guys to watch them as well because they're extremely inspiring. They're also very full of life. They will motivate you for sure. So I want to begin with the first one. It's called Anne with an E. It is so refreshing, it is so warm, so ambitious. And it really just tells you to go after your dreams no matter what. So please give it a watch. The next series that I want to talk about is Self-Made. It is about a woman who goes after her dreams and becomes a big entrepreneur, and of course how she takes her community along and takes care of everyone with respect, love and care. And it's definitely about going towards your goals and achieving it. So this is also a very motivating watch, so please do watch it. And the third one is called Unorthodox. This is a 4-episode series. It is partly foreign language and partly English, but it is a beautiful story again about the conundrum between being dutiful and also wanting to pursue what your heart wants to pursue. It's about a girl who breaks her cultural boundaries, goes out there, explores herself and finally goes after her dreams and what she really wants to be. So all three are extremely motivating. You will enjoy watching them. They're light, and do check them out and let me know if you enjoyed them as well. Now of course we have to talk about makeup because that's one of my favorite things. I'm obsessed with makeup. I love makeup. I can do makeup morning, evening and night, and there are so many products that I keep experimenting with and exploring, and I want to tell you about few of my favorites that have made a real difference in my makeup regime. So let's start with the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum and the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate Matrix. These two have changed my skincare game. I spoke about this in my morning skincare routine and my night skincare routine is coming soon. So yeah, these amazing. My skin is feeling healthy, supple, my pores have shrunk a little bit and my under eyes are feeling nice and hydrated. So yes, one of my favorites, expensive but favorite. Next, one of the only palettes that I've had in Delhi since the lockdown and I've been using very frequently to create makeup looks is this Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless palette. This has beautiful vibrant colors, matte and shiny. And I've made a really good use of this palette, and I would suggest that if you're beginning and you want to invest in something, then you should invest in this one. This has sparkle, shiny, matte and fun vibrant colors. So yeah, the next product would have to be the Magnet Eyes Eyeliner by Faces Canada. It's this little guy right here, so cute and orange. I love this because the wand bit is small, so it gives me good control and I'm able to easily rest my wrist on my face while I'm applying it if need be. Also, the tip is easy to maneuver around and the eyeliner dries matte, which is my favorite. So yes, this one for sure, give it a try. The next product that I want to talk about, I have spoken enough about it on my Insta story. Since I'm not sure if my YouTube family and Insta family is the same, I would really like to talk to you guys about the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I am in the shade 20 Light Medium. This is amazing as a finishing powder, as also just a product on my face with moisturizer, because this gives a light to medium coverage, and I sometimes just wear this on like my bare face with moisturizer and sunscreen and step out, and this gives me quite a decent coverage. This is one of my ride or die products. I am 100% sure that you will not be disappointed if you invest in this. And I want to tell you that Huda Beauty has also spoken about this, and she also uses this in a couple of her like makeup videos and tutorials that she posts, so give it a try. Lately, I've been loving Maybelline products. I've always been a fan of Maybelline mascaras, but I'm starting to love their creamy mattes as well, and that's the next product I want to talk about. I've invested in these 3 shades, and I will show you, one of which I'm wearing in combination with a Nykaa lipstick. It is called the Just a Teaser. It is a beautiful shade, and the product is just amazing. It's a creamy matte, so it does not dry out my lips. It stays for a long time, and also the feeling is very light and comfortable, and it has quite a shade range. The next color that I really like is Touch of Spice. It's kind of like a nice nude. The other one was a little light, but this one is a beautiful nude. And the next color that I really love is this one. It's called the Flaming Fuchsia. It's beautiful, bright, and I just love the product on my lips. So yes, Maybelline creamy mattes. They're very affordable as well. They're about like $2.99, but I got them for $2.59 on sale on Nykaa. So yeah, keep an eye out on Nykaa's application or website. They have great deals sometimes, and you can make use of them and stock up on products if you need. Next is a skincare item, but I swear by this product. I talk about this in my skincare videos all the time, and that is the Kaya Daily Use Sunscreen. Guys, this sunscreen I've been using for 11 years. I keep saying this all the time, and it's great, even though it says with the whitening active non-greasy formula. I don't know about the whitening part, but it does not whiten or lighten my skin at all. I've been the same shade for the past like I don't know how many years. And the non-greasy part is for sure right. It is sweat proof completely, at least on my skin. I have dry skin, but yeah, this is a really great sunscreen. All of you keep asking me with sunscreen, so I will recommend this one because I can swear by it because of my personal experience. So yeah, this sunscreen. The other product that I love these days and am obsessed with is the Bath and Body Works Fine Fragrance Mist in White Jasmine. This is such an expensive fragrance. I don't know how to explain that, but whenever I spray this, I feel like I'm walking through like the luxury section of a duty-free fragrance department, or it's not at all gardenia sorts, even though it says white jasmine. I can barely sense a floral scent to it, but it's just so pleasing to my senses, so light, so summery, just perfect for this season. And the last item in this category that I would like to talk about is the Gulabri Rose Water. First of all, I'm so excited to see that it's in a spray form. But the other thing is that I realized that I can use this as a primer before applying my makeup. I can use it throughout the day to soothe and to refresh my makeup or refresh my skin altogether. It helps me take care of any redness, any allergies. Yeah, it's just amazing. And I have also tried this as my makeup fixer or a setting spray at the end of my makeup. I've applied it today, and I just feel like it sets the makeup so well. I never thought that it will. I ran out of my setting spray and I just used this, and I think I'm gonna use this more often because the rose fragrance really like refreshes me and wakes me up. It melts my makeup together so well. Everything becomes so cohesive, and and it's affordable, and it's in a spray form. So yes, do invest in this. It's not that expensive either, just 75 rupees. So yeah, now I want to go to the next category, which is appliances and devices. I just uploaded an IGTV video about this product, and it's called the Flawless Facial Hair Remover. This one has come in very handy during this lockdown. It looks like this. It's literally a lip gloss size. On my palm it's this long, and you have to just turn it on by flipping that switch up, and then wherever you have a little fuzz, or like your upper lips or the middle of your eyebrows or hair on your fingers, this takes care of it really well. The only drawback is that this does not epilate, it only trims. So the hair tend to come back in about 3 to 4 days, but because this is so easy, I don't mind just going over my problem areas in about 3 to 4 days. So yeah, it's come in very handy during this time, and it's easy maintenance. It has a little brush for you to be able to clean it, and easy breezy charging with this cable. So yeah, this device is quite a useful device. You might want to check it out. Not like a ride or die, but it has been useful. The next appliance I want to talk about is this, my electric duster. Only because I got involved in house chores so much that I had to figure out smart ways to help me finish the household work. This made it faster, it made it fun, and it does a really good job. Though I can tell you it's called the Go Duster, but I don't know where we ordered it from. My brother, you know how those ads keep playing on your Instagram or your Facebook? He saw an ad and he ordered it, and we don't know where we ordered it from. You press this button and it goes this way, and then you can just like clean wherever, and it is quite flexible, so it gets into the areas where the cloth might not or your hand might not. And then it has this other attachment which we use for like cobwebs and stuff. At least I've tried it. I don't know what exactly is this for, but it is so much fun to dust with this. So yeah, I hope the Go Duster bit helps you, but this is a really interesting device and I love it. Last but not the least, I would like to talk about my food experience in June. I learned how to make homemade salsa. I will put up a recipe, but I just wanted to say that I have achieved perfection in making an amazing, yummy homemade salsa. So yeah, that has been one of my food discoveries or culinary skill building activities, or achievement of sorts, that I've learned how to do something and make something. And the next item would be the almond butter, homemade. I was so excited to see videos on Instagram, and I tried it and I achieved it, and I've been having it every day, and it was so easy to make. If you want, I'll put up a recipe as well. It's not difficult. You just have to put in like 2 to 3 fistful of almonds in a grinder and keep grinding it until it turns into butter, which I didn't know was so easy. But though it took me a while to get to the butter part, because yeah, it just takes a long time to grind, but it is delicious. And I added a little bit of shakkar, like the powdered jaggery, to give it that little sweet taste. So yes, this was a list of all my June favorites and June favorite discoveries. I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions regarding any of the products or any of the things or any of the shows or any of the appliances, then please write it down in the comment section or get in touch with me on my Instagram. I would love to answer all your questions or queries. So until next time, I love you guys. Mwah.